Alright, so this video I'm going to show you a pretty cool thing that I found called DWMBlurGlass. I'm testing the virtual machine. I have it on my main computer there. Like you can see that it looks like blurry. But I'm going to actually install it in a virtual machine so I can actually show you like the installation process. So it's just like downloading it here. And here, if you try to run it from like a zip, I'll show you what happens if you don't like unzip it. There's no valid image file. And if I try to unzip it into download, it says here because DWM is running in a sandbox, this application must be placed in a non-user directory and the path cannot be used during the download release or its subject updates. Please place it in another directory. So I think I'm gonna place it in like the C drive. That's what worked for me. And it's not like the user, not just this video. It has to be with all the other stuff in the valid image file. So here, I have to copy this whole folder over. Let's see that. So there we go. But here, if I just install it, and it won't work because like we have to go to like the symbols here. This one's invalid. So when I download it, you'll see like there it goes there, like that arrow look. I have mine a little like less blurry on my computer. Like there. And here's like a blur radius of 6, but if I go into DWMBlurGlass, not here, but on my C drive. No, I keep all tabbing into the VM. Where is it? Oh, it's always right here. Here I have mine on 5. It's like here I actually just have this on regular blur. I just realized. I don't know why it's still getting like that reflection thing. There's also other stuff like acrylic. But you have to press the save button too. That there is acrylic sort of. Doesn't look really much like Windows acrylic for some reason. Then if I go to just regular blur, this is what regular blur looks like. An arrow. A little less transparent. I'm gonna actually change this up a lot here. With like the color balance. Let me check my main settings real quick on my main computer. These are what I have here. I'm gonna turn down the afterglow balance a lot. And I have the colors. These are the colors that I use here. 110, 48, 209. So there, that's for the active that I use. If I want it to look like how I do. They're 89, 149, and 209. But then here, if I just save the colors, this is what it looks like. But I have the opacity a little different on mine, like my main computer. So this here is, I have it on 46 for active and 59 for inactive. This is just the settings that I choose. And 51. This is what it looks like now. But if you want like it to look sort of like, or if I go somewhere else like this, it's like a sort of flat arrow. So first of all, you want to turn these two on here, and you have it look like this. And then I'll look for like arrow light, which in this case I'm on Windows 10. And look for an arrow light thing on Windows 10. So, in here, see, Windows the same. And here's I have to copy the arrow. And I don't know if you actually like have to rename it to arrow light. But then you have to like rename this here. But then I have to like, no, I don't want. I'm gonna change the display name here. Open this. Notepad. I didn't do that. Display name equals arrow light. And you see that like that. Nope. Then in visual style section, right here, I'm going to change it to arrow light. Like this here is just doing it all manually. Arrow, no, one arrow tweaker will do this for you. Nope, I don't have permission to do that, apparently. Yeah, maybe I should have copied this and edited this here. Save. Delete. And now I have to upload personalization CPL. And there we go. And it says arrow light. Now I have these buttons here. But alternatively, you can use one arrow tweaker and go down here. So that's pretty much the settings that I use here. Like you can tweak this around a lot. Like you can set it onto Amiga, which I think only works on Windows 11, not 10. Which I use Windows 10. I think these colors should be swapped around actually. Let me see actually. I might have missed something on my DWMBlurGlass. Yeah, I'm on. And yeah, my color balance is a little higher up. My blur radius is a little lower. There we go. That looks better now. But like I can also like change the blur radius if I want to. And now it's like very blurry. Or I can even make there be no blur. That's what it looks like there. But like even if I saw onto one there, that's what that looks like. You can still easily see text through it. So like I usually use like 46. I don't know what it actually looks like though. I'm gonna put this in it actually be. Like this is like an alternative to like DWMBlurGlass for Win 8.x Plus, which I need to do. I'm gonna need to like pause the video and like install a new or put a new VM on here. That's what I'm gonna do to show you. I'm gonna install a VM from scratch on Windows 10. Alright, so I made the virtual machine. And I'm installing DWMBlurGlass for Windows 8.1 right now. And it's only worked for up to Windows 10 version 1909, which is actually pretty old. And it doesn't even come with its own configuration built in, but there's a different process, or a different thing here. But it needs 7-zip. Because it's a .7z. Let's get that quickly. But it won't work with like more modern Windows versions. I actually tested that a while ago. Not here. Do I actually even have 7-zip? Oh no. Yeah, I do. Alright. Now here, let me go to download. I still need to, I forgot, I should open archive, extract. This is the file there. And that's gonna get this sample thing here. Save images. Oh. So there we go now. This is like the configuration here. I'm gonna set this to, okay, that's in pixels there. The reason why it's laggy is because I'm in a virtual machine and I haven't installed VMware tools. Where did my thing go? Maybe I need to copy it to the DWMBlurGlass folders. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is weird. That was strange. This is even funnier though. Yeah, but there is a watermark too though. So maybe, I don't know where the watermark went. That's weird. Maybe I also get some stuff. I don't know. But I mean, it would show like that. Thing too. There's a super glitched image. I don't know what happened to it though. Maybe something got misaligned there. Let me go full Glass 8 archive here. 0.8 CP. I'm gonna copy this one. Or no, save, not copy. Maybe something got corrupted. Nope. Let me try actually getting VMware tools. Alright, install VMware tools. It actually wants to show this time. Okay. Not connected to the update server. Well, that's the problem I've been getting you on the last VM that I showed. So I'm going to actually instead, I have it already downloaded. I'll put a link to in the video description. So if you're trying to do this in VMware tools, it won't work. So there we go. Wait. That's the video driver there. There it goes. It's still weird now. Let me see if it wants to work now. Nope. I'm gonna restart real quick. Maybe that'll put everything back together. Maybe it doesn't want to work until I restart. Maybe it'll show the watermark too. The annoying watermark. Because it was not made to be free. Okay, this looks even weirder. That's weird, it's not showing you that watermark stuff. Whoa! That is still way messed up. Buttons are down here. I don't want to set up one down. It's like this one here. I don't know. Error host. What? That's just empty. Right, so I can't really get that to it for some reason. So let's see. Let me set back to release preview. Anyway. It's not much good stuff there. Oh. That's funny, these two are the same. 7 stars. But there's not as much customized doing, or not as much like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it just doesn't work on like modern Windows now. Like I have 22H2 on my computer. They're using it now. I think I do. Wait, not there. Winver. Yeah, I do have 22H2. If I go in here, that's 1903, so that's 1981. Then I'm gonna shut this down and switch to the other one until I run out of RAM then. Oh, nope. I do have 48 gigs of RAM. That's plenty enough for anything. Which right now is allocating that RAM. So now here, if I go to WinRAR, 22H2 right there. And DWMBlurGlass also automatically starts. If you're wondering why it looks like I'm on a touch screen, there's some weird VMware thing, like if I go to About, it says touch support with 8 touch points when my computer doesn't even have a touch screen attached to it. Like if I go to System, About, it's pen support, but that's because I plugged in my pen tablet, XP pen. That's why it says that there's pen support. So let me switch to video capture device. Activate. This here's what it looks like. So Star G640 with the micro USB port. I know connectors. Let me look around real quick. Alright, I'm back, and now with my cable for the pen tablet. So now I'm using the pen tablet right now. Like there, I can go like that. Well, I have like the software too. I just have like, so it's using like the mouse right now. Let's see if I, like, see there, and the mouse is teleported. Like I can switch like, and you can see there, there's a pressure there. Like you can see as I'm going harder and harder. I guess that doesn't look like regular enough. But there I can do it like a trackpad. And I can change the speed. Like if I go like Windows in Workspace. And then if I try to do that with the mouse, it looks like I'm a mouse. Just look at that curve there. If I tried to do that on the mouse, I just couldn't do it that good. Because that's like pressure sensitive. Like if I do like really light, or really like a bunch of pressure on there, I can see how thick the line is. It's pretty much like it's my pen tablet too, so that's why it says pen support. But there's other stuff too, like that arrow light. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.